What's up, Bladdercast? What's going on, gamers? Don't say the N-word. Why did I start it like this? But I'm still walking. I'm gonna walk until I look like I don't know. Until I look like I'm gonna walk until I can float in the Buddhist position, like an enlightened person. Oh, there's a car coming and I need to stand on the side of the road. But it's muddy here. Okay, I got my footing. It's a big car. Wow. What an exciting day today. Whew. I didn't see I'm not going to talk about my life. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to make jokes today. Come on, joke time. I haven't made one of these videos in a while and it gets no views and no one gives a shit. Because I'm the British Terry A. Davis. Yeah, the guy who got hit by the train. I'm the guy who the government threw in front of a train to take him out because he created his own operating system called Temple OS, and within it is actually a pathway to your salvation, to the salvation of humanity. And he was Q all along, and he you know, the Pope's like supposed to be the messenger of God, or is it the Pope is a messenger of God, or is it like the Pope is a chosen, and then all of the priests are like the Pope's guys that go out and are blessed by God as well, and if you're a paedophile, you get put in like the Vatican and fucking human beings. We need to design. Okay, I don't know what's real or not. I don't know. Like, well, obviously, I do know what's real in terms of like, don't throw me in a mental hospital or put me on drugs that'll fuck up my body. Just so that you can write in your notebook that I am doing better. What is better? But fucking, who gives a shit about what I'm talking about? I still don't know what people want to hear. I don't know what. Like, I think just random shit. Just talk quickly. Talk about random shit. Do comedy. Do some things stupid. Fart, burp, laugh. Okay, I was watching Jack Nicholson in As Good as It Gets, or This Is As Good as It Gets, or whatever. And the intimidating black guy that made him look after but he was an intimidating gay black guy, so he was like pretend, you know, that what I'm thinking about that film is it's really enlightened me on how normal people think and how normal people act. I don't know if that film was made for women or if it's just made for like normal American audiences, but it's pretty like everything's pretty normal in that film. Like, Jack Nicholson is clapped and jeered out of a restaurant for acting in a certain way, for acting in a negative way, in a, let's say, rambunctious, acting in a pessimistic, not angry, but just fucking. He's kicked out of the restaurant that he goes to, and he plays someone with OCD, acute dick cuckoldness. That means that he has to every 3 days he has to go and he has to go to a special club and he has to sit in front of like a bunch of not Ugandan. Well, what is the wrestling? Burmese? Not Burmese boxing. Sudan, fucking Swahili? I don't know. You know, I don't even know people's names. I don't know fucking anything. I watch stuff and it goes into my head and then it flies out of my head, and all I'm left with are like the faint memories of what I fucking saw. But I saw these massive Africans doing wrestling on each other, not like the Blakang, not the Asian stuff where you like kick someone in the stomach, and if you kick them in the head they cry and they fall down, and you throw the Asians throw themselves at each other's legs and hold it, and then like put their fingers up in the air to show that they got a point, or like are going like this and stuff with their arms. None of that Tai Chi shit. The Africans, I don't know all African nations, but there are some big fucking Africans, man. I saw Sudan, fucking Sudan isn't even in fucking Africa. I don't know what the fucking name of the country is, but there are a bunch of really thick-fired African guys beating the shit out of people, and I saw one of them do a MMA match as well, where he picked a guy up and like slammed him 3 times, like he was like a light human doll or something like that. I would like to fight those guys. That would be cool. I'm gonna get blasted in the face. Imagine getting blasted in the face by Francis Ngannou. I could take a couple of shots. Come on. Give me the benefit of the doubt. I could take a few shots from Francis Ngannou. Stipe is more. I think Stipe could hit as hard as Francis Ngannou, but he's more repetition. Francis Ngannou just hits you like a car would hit you. I could take some shots. I'd fight him. I'd try and do the exact same thing that Francis Ngannou did to Rosenstrike. Fucking just wail my arms until one of the shots like beats his ass. He got knocked out so fast. Like I saw the African guys, the big heavyweights, like ultra heavyweights, doing wrestling, and they were just uppercutting each other. They were smashing their fists into each other like apes would fight. Like you know, have you seen animal fights and you see apes fight? They were fighting like that. Not obviously as damaging as apes, because apes have like 3 times the muscle mass of even the biggest human being. Unless you do the synthanol oil in your body. Remember the Russian guy who did the MMA match and then people were clapping for him afterwards? That person needs medical help. But like, if they're all right, who gives a fucking shit? I don't know. It's like -1 degrees right now. There's a car gonna come hit me. If it hits me, I get to steal it. That's how it works, right? Reparations. If it accidentally hits me, so I don't pay. I get if someone breaks. You know, this world is dumb with all of the. Well, it's better for weaker people, but you know, with the courts and everything, and anyone can take you to court over anything, and the police can like arrest you over. Well, it's not going to be looked well upon them, and it could like cause them to not be able to put you under arrest if you did commit a crime. But they can literally come and like say anything that you did anything. If you disturbed the peace. He was speaking too loudly, so I had to make an arrest, and I thought he was going to commit a crime, so I got to search him, and I got to take everything from him, or her. Laws are strange in the Western world, but everything seems to be, you know, held up okay. I don't know about the knockout game. I don't know if that's still going. Obviously, it's still going. There's always going to be 15-year-olds who want to punch someone in the face. And then they're going to be caught by their parents or by someone, and then they're going to say, I was so sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know why I did it. I wasn't myself at that moment. Well, are you insane? Did you lose your mind? No. No, I don't get to go to jail. I don't get to do anything like that. I don't get a criminal record or anything. I just get to punch people in the face and then lie about, I don't know. But then again, live weird lives. Oh, I don't have to walk that far every day. Only like 13 kilometers, and then if I do more, I do more. But I don't do less. And I haven't eaten chocolate for like 4 days, and I'm not going to eat it for another 3 days. And when we get to that point, we'll see where we go from there. It's hard. I have an addiction to foods. It wasn't hard to stop drinking fizzy drinks. I did that like 5 years ago. It wasn't hard to stop eating chips because I never ate chips. Sausages. I like sausages. I think that's the worst thing that I eat. What else? What else? My high blood pressure keeps me warm. It's gonna kill me. I'm not joking. I probably do have like the startings of heart disease or diabetes type 2, and if I keep on fucking my body up with food, you know where it goes. Straight to the morgue. Straight to hell. Out of this one and into the next one. Do you believe in other lives? What if it was all preparation? Look at this. I've got trees. I've got a fucking. This is the only fan I'll ever have. Stick. My fucking words. I don't give a fuck. That wasn't me. Just doing like a person. I was doing a little acting bit about a human being. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I was being a human being. What else do human beings do? Like, how many human beings do that? Men do that as well. Men and women. And transgender people. And Zimzer, Zip, Zayazu, Zibidoo. What are the pronouns for robots? You know, like androids are coming around. What are their pronouns? It's a nice chilly day today. I'm not going to say it's cold until, like, icicles start coming out of my nose. I got nothing to say because I'm boring. I'm boring to loads of people, and then I guess to other people I'm not. Welcome to my world. Fucking shit. You know I don't like talking around other people. You know I really don't. Morning. It's not that bad, I just prefer not talking around other people. It's actually foggy today. And I don't know what causes that. I don't know if it's like below temperature. That's causing... What is it when it's foggy like this? It's moisture in the air. And then the more moisture there is, the thicker it gets. But then it's also got to do with the temperature, and it's got to do with... Does it have anything to do with pressure? I don't even know. Humidity is moisture in the air. I know that. I barely know fucking anything. No, I know tons of stuff, and then I don't know anything as well. And I won't. I'm going to be as old as Jack Nicholson is in the film Is this as good as it gets? I'll always say, who gives a shit about how good it is? Fucking enjoy every moment. I'm not going to enjoy moments until people start fighting me. And then you know what's going to make me even more pissed off? That I can't get it on camera. That I can't show my moves. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. Hairline check. I could give a fuck. Like I could give a shit if I have flesh upon my face. If I'm still moving, I don't give a fuck. There was a scene where the gay guy gets beaten up, like the gay white guy gets beaten up, and then he's in a room with the Asian woman and the black guy, and the black guy goes, "Oh my god!" And the Asian woman starts crying, and it's like, "I have a smaller mirror." Like I nearly did something. I nearly did an Asian accent. I'm not going to do that. But, so he had scars on his face, and he was crying as well, like a little baby. And he had the little dog. That film captures normal people perfectly. If I'm ever around those people in my life, you better bet I'm going to be exploiting them for something. And you better bet my face is going to be like this while I do it. No, I won't. I'm not a piece of shit human being. I don't need to exploit people in my life. What's the point? It's just more work for me. It's just like, hey, there's this weak person that I can take things from. And then in the end, like, I don't know. What am I going to fucking learn? I want to live to fucking learn shit, not to fuck people over more. Or maybe I am here to fuck people over more. And I've already fucked a bunch of people's days up just by looking the way that I do. I smile like this to someone, they look like this. Woo! I smile. No, come on. I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. I'm just a fucking, stop acting like a fucking retard, man. But I want the soup. I can't find it. A packet of soup robbed of me. Remember that guy, the Irish guy? Bloody thieving, stealing bastards. You just make noises, come on. Who gives a fuck about talking? Just make random weird noises to make people laugh. I'm Pickle Rick. Hopefully I can fight someone here. Fight me on camera. Hold this. Fight me. No blades. Just fists. No fisting. No fisting allowed. Ugh, people who fist. What is that? What is up with that? Do you want to be fucked by a horse or something? People that do the massive dildos. I've seen some videos of women who... this video is going to get age restricted on my YouTube now. But I've seen people... Women just use the biggest dildos ever. Women just use like 2-liter Coke cans, 3-liter Coke cans. Not Coke, not like can, but like bottles. What is life about? Why am I walking? Why am I not like being Jabba the Hutt right now? Well, because Jabba the Hutt like got fucked up, and then the other one recently got fucked up by Boba Fett or Jango Fett. Or go fett yourself in the ass with a 3-liter boot hell. Fingers are getting cold. And you know I don't like it when I always close my bag. My bag has been open. Who gives a shit? You guys know I always close my bag. Well, this time he doesn't. You guys know I always use my fist to fist people after I beat the shit out of them, but I got knocked out this time. What? Crazy. What am I gonna do when I get knocked out in the UFC? Because that happens. Even the best get knocked out. Anderson Silva gets knocked out. Anderson Silva breaks his leg. No, his leg. his femur. What are the bones? There's like one big bone and there's another little bone. I've seen a bunch of skateboarders fuck themselves up. Do like a jump and snap both of their leg and then they jump like Mario. Like you need to put the Mario sound effect and then their ankles are just broken. Mad pieces of shit. You see Bam Margera, he doesn't have any brain cells left. Oh, I'm turning into Don Vito. You got no brain cells left. Vito, we're going skating, Vito. No, we're going skating. Oh, fucking hell. This is as good as it gets. Jack Nicholson. I fucked myself with that film. I don't even really care about that film. I'm not watching it for the enjoyment of it. I'm watching it because I like films and I like to watch Jack Nicholson. And because, it's done well. As much as I want to watch something else, it's done well. I rewatched He Never Died. I like films like that. A bit more of a budget on a film like that. Mwah! Vampire shit. Except it's not vampire. And I watched Nosferatu the Vampire or whatever, but like the 70s edition. The end where they like gets a maid to wipe away the holy biscuits. And then he jumps out. The little gay step that he takes. Fuck. Fucking vampires. Vampires versus werewolves. And females in latex bodysuits. Don't let them out until they overheat and collapse. What kind of world is that? Book of Eli. The Road. Another fucking post-apocalyptic films. There's a whole bunch. 30 Days and 30 Nights. I kind of like the feeling of that film. What other films are there? What film am I going to make? I wouldn't mind making an Immortality film. Well, I want some action scenes. I want like some old boy action scenes. Some old boy action scenes. Where he has a hammer. He's going down the hallway. Everybody who has a blood type or whatever, and they put their hands up and they like take the guy away. I don't know what blood type it was. I'm not a stickler for information, for exact information. A stickler. Stigler from American Pie. Whatever the fuck. I haven't watched that film for years, that series for years, and I never will again. Fuck that shit. A little tidbit of information about me. Can you see that bird? Someone from American Pie came to my university in what's it called? In Wales. The very north bit of Wales. The coldest fucking bit in the world. The worst place to be sleeping outside in Wales. I didn't see them. Mick Jagger came to the school that I went to. He actually studied there when he was a child. I didn't see him. I've never seen a famous person face to face. Well, I see myself in the mirror, and I'm looking at myself right now. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell him. You're safe with me. Don't tell him. Don't tell your mommy and daddy what's what I'm doing to you. No, come on. Ugh. Fuck that. What would you do if someone was raping someone that you loved? Would you kill them? Fuck. What a predicament. What a fucking life. What like that's like some film shit. That could be a film that I make. Like John Wick, except his fucking children are killed instead of a dog. And he has to prove that he is a strong man. But it's within, he's like 30 years old. It's basically like an LGBTQ plus society where masculinity has been like removed completely, and he goes to an underground place and he gets like a taste of toxic masculinity or whatever, like injected into him, and he gets like a tiny bit of testosterone, and it's kind of like crank. He has to keep on injecting testosterone and doing things that like a man would do, except he's got like a rail thin body that'll like snap like a twig. And he's got like the story of how they live in the LGBTQ plus society where men are enslaved by women. Women aren't bad, men aren't bad, and they are as well. Life is bad. Life is life. You gotta do whatever you gotta do to survive in it. You gotta have fun. You gotta enjoy it. It's only happening once. Everything only happens once. Doesn't matter what we do, really. I think it matters what we do. It matters how we do. Fuck. Nope. Doesn't matter what I say in this. Doesn't matter if I make this or if I don't make this. It's just more work for me if I do. No one cares. But I like talking. Talking distracts me. It's not good to be distracted all the time, but once in a while, a little bit of distraction, a little bit of something different, a little bit of just words and shit. Going over the same things over and over again. I bet I do that a lot. I bet I think I'm saying something new, and then if I'm not making weird noises, then I'm not. If I'm not making weird noises and the worst jokes the world has ever been blessed with or diseased with. That's all I'm gonna be. All I'm gonna be in this life is a bunch of ones and zeros, like a hologram, a talking face, a computer screen, a ghost. That's all I'm gonna be to you. To me, I can't even see myself in third person. So, and is this? Oh, I'm looking at myself in third. No, I'm not. I can never look at myself in third person. So like I don't know. I won't mind doing some virtual reality. I won't mind like flying, shooting guns, like distracting my brain with some tasks. Won't mind that. That would be cool. Won't mind inventing some stuff. But what if you were locked in like a mind palace for 500 years, and it's like Inception or something, and then you're like, well, I've been here for 75 years, I might as well start inventing shit. And you like come out and you forget everything. What torture. You like write down a whole bunch of things and you forget a whole bunch of shit. There are some human beings who can remember like a million things, they can remember everything, and there are some people who can't. I'm good at remembering some things, but other things like I wouldn't. So like let's say I had 1,000 years to design like some devices and things like that, or make music, make some art. I could probably recreate it, like bits of it, if I do it over and over again until it's like muscle memory and deep within my neural cortex. Is that even the term? Deep within the neurons. And then you go out of like the device and you trip and you like crack your head open. And then you're trapped inside a coma or something, and you just have the playback of the Twilight Zone episode where the guy drops his glasses. You know, I never knew why he didn't just pick up a small shard of the glass, like the biggest small shard that he had, and then just like read it through that. I had would read it through a little small broken shard. You dumb. You're out of your mind. 30 minutes. Easy. I'll talk for... I'll be the best talker. Get me on Twitch. Get me on Twitch. Get me on one of those gamer houses where all I'm allowed to eat is mixed Doritos and Mountain Dew. And I have one of the managers who's like a total waste of a human being. What would be the best thing that I could do in my life? Who knows? Keep on making the videos. See you in 10 years.